How's it going? Dave from Comic Book Investments. So the other day I was watching this auction, and it just amazes me sometimes how much things go up over time. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy. So I was watching this auction. It was a Fantasy 15, just a single page. Just a single page. And you want to know what that page went for? I'll show you. Just a single page. It went for $2,700 for just a page. Not even a wrap, just a page. Now, obviously, it's a very iconic page, right, in the Fantasy 15 book. But I was like, wow, that's $2,700 for a single page. Like, I remember literally buying full Fantasy 15s for less than this, for like $1,400. Like when I first started, it was like, oh, I got Fantasy 15 for like $1,200, you know? It's just insane. And then I looked, I was like, well, it must have been like most expensive page ever. No, there's one that literally sold a month prior, same page, sold for $3,600. And then there's the same page sold a little before that for $3,800. And I'm like, wow. And then there's all these pages. I don't know exactly what these sold for because it just crosses out as best offer. But I'm just looking at this stuff and I'm like, for a page. I'm like, man, I wonder if it's worth it to take out all the pages and sell them individually. Now, I know not all pages would be worth the same. So I have here, like, you can see kind of down here where the pages are. You know, $300, $600, you know, stuff like that. Then you got this one. This page is the first page, so it's $1,800. Then this page, the second page, $24, $21. But I'm assuming page 6. It's not even a wrap. You know, wrap has like, you know, you got your front and your back, and then you open it up, you got it in front and your back again. So it's technically, you know, more than a page. It's like 2 pages, right? It's wow. And then I was like, well, how much does an Action 1 page go for? 5th page sold for $23,000. $23,000 for a single page. I had the opportunity to buy a coverless Action 1 for less than this. Now, I think it was missing a few pages as well. If I can remember correctly, it was forever ago. But I was like, just like I couldn't do it. I was like, oh, it's a coverless copy. Man, I'm a stupid. Man, just for a page. Like, let me ask you out there. Has anyone else bought a page before? Now, I know Comic Connect had not a page, but flakes of a Action Comics #1. Literally flakes. What it was is they had an Action Comics #1, and it was very, very brittle. And so then, in handling it, some of the page flakes came off. Now, I don't even think it had any, like, art on these flakes. Maybe you might have got, like, a corner of a panel or something like that. But Comic Connect's like, look, here's the actual one it came from. If the pages are all brittle, and it went for hundreds of dollars just for flakes. Literally, it was just brown flakes. It could have been anything from any book. Right? And you just got to trust that it's from Action 1. What are you going to show your friends? Like, look, I got an Action 1. And they're like, what is that? Just brown pieces of paper? And they're like, yeah, it's an Action 1. Well, how do you know? It just looks like, they said it was. Okay. Someone just has some money. A couple people had money to blow because they bid it up. But let me ask you, has anyone out there ever bought a page? Just bought a page. And if you have, tell me your reasons why. Is it just because, like, look, I can't afford a Fantasy 15, so, you know, this is the closest next best thing? Maybe that's the case. I don't know. It's just interesting to me. And I guess if you put it in a CGC case, you know, you can only see the front and back of a comic book anyways, so maybe you want to put it on your wall and, like, this is a page. But there's a market for it, and that's the crazy thing is, like, it's not cheap. Like, this is a Fantasy 15, you know, even like for a 10th page, just like $350. Like, wow. Not even a wrap, just a page. So, yeah, let me know out there. I just thought that was pretty crazy. All right, have a good day.